I got the right. Okay, my fellow comic otaku. This is JD, the comic otaku, and on this new episode of a new series called. Oh, give me a second, you tablet. Anyway, the new Star Wars movie has actually caused a divide among fans, and CVR has actually proven themselves to be a jerk-offs. I mean, seriously. Guess what? They blamed the fans. Here's what they said on their first opening statement. That's enough to at least. Okay, maybe the second statement. Second paragraph states fans lash out not because the movies didn't suit their personal taste, but because they offend their sense of identity. What the fuck is wrong with that? From review bombing to outright hate speech, the negativity swirling the Star Wars isn't coming from bad filmmaking. It's coming from the fans themselves. What the fuck? Dude, do not blame the fans. That's usually how you get in trouble, man. You get freaking in trouble when you blame the freaking fans. It's like, oh, the movies aren't that good because of, because of the filmmakers aren't that smart enough to actually figure out how to make a pretty decent movie, which The Mandalorian was a pretty good product. I mean, seriously. That's new and it was a good product. No, 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 no. It's the fans. And they're trying to defend Disney's stupid ass decisions. It doesn't mean it's going to make them look better, in the long run. Ugh. It just makes them, kind of dumber. I mean, it's like they're shilling in order to shill, but they accidentally targeted the wrong group. I mean, if any fan would have noticed, do not target Star Wars fans. I mean, those guys are the most devout of the devout, and they will kick your butts. I can't wait to see CBR's reaction when they get, review bombed by a bunch of fans. I mean, seriously. Because you don't blame the fans. They're the customers. They spend their money on this stuff. I know because I spend my money on this stuff, and yet you guys don't realize is that the more you target, Star Wars fans, and they will literally, go after you worse than an SJW will do, because SJWs, they get joy from destroying stuff. While, Star Wars fans, the difference is they don't destroy people. Only those who mess up their genre. I mean, if you can unite the fans simply by saying it was their fault. First of all, they're the consumers. They're the guys who literally watch them. And now they've probably changed their mind about the prequel trilogy because they've seen what else could be worse. They're making enemies, man. Also, besides that, I think there's Disney Shield Company. As such, my theory is they're probably going to get kicked their butts kicked on social media, and heck, CBR deserves it. I mean, they used to be a cool site when I was starting to find out about them and stuff, but I don't know. Maybe I just didn't realize what was going on, or maybe I just didn't care, or I don't know. Maybe the years before 2016 was kind of weird, and I guess they decided to go all in into the Disney politics crap that would have worked in 14. That's probably what the problem is. I don't know if I was reading the magazines or the site's content during that time period, but I've heard about I guess the reason I have a better memory of them is because I never went on to their forums. If I went on their forums, that would be the nightmare fuel. Lucky me, I didn't go to their forums. But bad for me is that I didn't have to need to go on there. Ugh. It's screwed up, Anyway, you're wondering, I'm trying to analyze my art. I'm trying to do some adjustments here. What? Oh, there. Okay, I'm gonna make this into a little translucent. And there we go. Let me just press this. Go in here. Anyway. I mean, seriously. People will always blame the fans for when their product goes downhill. But when you think about it, if you attack the consumer, you're no better than anybody. There's art, and then there's the consumer. The guys who pay for the art. If you can't make a good product, no one's going to buy it. And you keep doing it over and over and over, you're going to ruin your product. Disney has got the worst control on Star Wars right now. I guess they should have stopped when they were ahead. Or at least kept the Finn as the main character. I mean, to me, he was the main character of Force Awakens. That's what got me into the movie. Then when I heard about all the crap about Last Jedi, I thought, oh no. Yeah, I liked Finn. He was actually a lot better than, Rey, and actually he's more fleshed out. Child soldier going up against the organization that created, or at least raised him and stuff. To me, that is really, really a better character. Oh, like I said, I'm using stupid autocorrect on this dang on, Oh well, I can erase it. Okay, let me just erase it to fix up some of the line work. Okay. Well, it looks pretty decent. I'm just getting used to the fact that it does autocorrect. Anyway, back on topic. Let me try to see what else is on there, because there's got to be more stuff. Basically, it's just figuring out that. Here we go. So basically, they're just saying a lot of unrest centers around what I thought or hope would happen. Well, duh. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, The Last Jedi. Yeah, everyone knows that The Last Jedi sucked because here's the thing. It just tells you what happened in Force Awakens and what is next in The Last Jedi, which reveals that Rey's parents were nobodies and assumed kill Snoke and didn't allow Rey. Dude, maybe because Last Jedi was a terrible, terrible idea. We didn't review bomb, and it's crap. I mean, when you go against, man, it's like they're trying to protect Rain Johnston. Oh, here's the part that makes me angrier. Just like in virtually any fandom, when like-minded Star Wars devotees gather, theories, likes, and dislikes, it creates an echo chamber. Oh, so they're just what they're doing is they're saying it's like an echo chamber. My God, don't these idiots actually watch YouTube? There's a bunch of people defending the movie, a bunch of people not defending the movie. It's not an echo chamber, dude. There's two different, points of views and stuff. Ugh. And yeah, apparently buoyed by a sense of entitlement, theories can morph into certainties. Oh God, are they describing them themselves? Or may fans lash out? Some, but you said that pretty much, devotees. What the fun? I mean, oh God, these guys deserve to lose their jobs. Ooh. Huh. Well, that's just wow. Oh, so they're defending Ryan Johnson, who literally ruined it for them. Okay, so these guys think. You serious? Uh, you know, it isn't about mostly white guys doing mostly amazing stuff. I mean, first of all, you had Princess Amidala. Well, actually, no way. Ambassador Amidala. You also got Princess Leia. I think they're the same person. I don't know, or maybe one's their mother. Whatever. Anyway, and there was a bunch of female Jedi. My God, can these? They're just turning this into a political of a jerkwad. Huh. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Oh man, they're taking elements of the new trilogy. Okay, yeah. Didn't they know that Harrison Ford agreed to be in the movie when his character got killed off? I mean, seriously. And here's the thing. Skywalker accused of being a Mary Sue when he was unable to protect him. Oh my God. First, that was Rian Johnson. That ability did not exist before Rian Johnson, so yeah. Okay, here's the thing. Loving Star Wars is not a bad thing, but being disappointed when thing just something else is understandable. It's natural to feel some dissonance when constant in your life selling shifts. Okay, that's not the reason. It is. It's just it's crazy to say, but I think they probably don't know why this is actually. Uh, God. This is why people don't like SJWs. I'm sorry I'm not drawing as much. It's just right now I'm just reading this stupid article, which is on another window. Ugh. Let's see. Yeah, but you need to plan out if you're going to have a sequel trilogy, you have to plan it out very well. That's what made the first ones good. Oh, freak. This is so stupid. So basically, they're just saying, "Ooh, women and people of color didn't get to see the world." What about Princess Leia? You know, or maybe Lando Calrissian, or anybody. I mean, heck, even the aliens were being persecuted. I mean, these are the dumbest pieces of crap, you know. And I'm back on drawing, but they are so pieces of shit themselves. I mean, do they not know that technically half of what they said about Star Wars is actually the very things that, you know, is what's wrong with Star Wars nowadays? First of all, they're ignoring the history of Star Wars. They don't even know the first thing about Star Wars. There were other people. I mean, there was a black Jedi, for God's sakes, played by Samuel L. Jackson, who plays Nick Fury. And since he plays, you know, Nick Fury, who plays, you know, Mace Windu in their universe? I mean, seriously, is there like two guys that look the same face? So crazy, and I think I gotta say, whoever played Mama Fury, which, yeah, that's gotta be Mama Fury. Mama Fury was in Endgame. You can tell because she says, "I have an eye for these things." So when she says that, I thought, "Oh man, that's Nick Fury's mom." It's a reference. It's a freaking reference. They're always on the nose with his eye. Well, anyway, let's get back to what I was saying. And is that, Nick Fury is besides Nick Fury's actor, I mean, there's a lot of, cool characters in Star Wars, like Boba Fett himself and his dad. I mean, they weren't actually, the pure Caucasian kind of guys. I don't know what they were, but man, I can't believe people keep on attacking fans for not liking it, when in reality, people don't realize is that, Boba Fett and all these other characters, I mean, seriously, there are multiple space, just they didn't have time to go for. If you take over, try to put, representation of everybody in that movie, they wouldn't have enough time for the story. So there's like a cost to every move. And yes, I'm drawing a Mandalorian, but yeah, I just like to draw Mandalorians. I don't know why. I think it was because of Boba Fett. Also, I'm kind of late on the Mandalorian, art, so yeah. I'm just drawing a random Mandalorian, but yeah. But even so, I think that's another example. First of all, you can make a good product like the Mandalorian. It honors the canon. That's the problem. When you do remove elements of the canon and try to make up your own canon without citing those past works and add new powers and junk that doesn't seem to make sense, you endanger and destroying your own product. And when they do, that you don't keep the product done. In other words, they are creating products that are inferior. They're creating products that are inferior to themselves. And, well, let's just say that that's what's caused this issue for for Star Wars. Disney just dug themselves into a corner, and they don't know how to fix it. Instead of trying to fix it, maybe think out the next trilogy. People are going to ignore the sequel trilogy, probably go for the next trilogy. And you better learn a lesson. Don't diss the fans. Embrace the fans. Learn how they think. Think of what they actually want. Your films, and if you want to, change things up, dude, don't change things up too much. Don't defy expectations. I mean, that's what caused The Last Jedi to become a failure. I mean, the last movie they just produced, The Skywalker, was a result of that movie, and it was still sucky. If that movie never existed, it wouldn't have existed either, and it would have been a lot better. So instead of putting Ryan Johnson, who literally likes to, defy expectation, which is actually the problem. You have to have a little bit of expectation. You don't just, defy expectation. You literally watch, analyze expectation, and apparently people were expecting some stuff, and they did more than that. They also blew the house open. They did it because they wanted to subvert expectation, but also make it surpass the original work. If you just focus on the expectation, that's the problem. There's more things about that movie than it's about, the product. Speaking, if you have the story working, it works. if you don't have the story working. I mean, that's the thing about these new. I think Ryan Johnson probably should have just took more. You gotta make sure when you're subverting expectation, it works. And guess what? CBR is attacking the Mandalorian. Oh my god. Wait, or is it divisive? Let me check. Uh, hmm. Let's see. Huh. That's actually pretty good. Let's see. Okay, Star Wars. Okay, this is pretty cool. Hmm. Yeah, it's that's how it works. Then you give the longtime fans fan service. See? Yeah, that's neat. That's how you do it. Huh. That's so screwed up. Sense of humor. Basically, fun. So basically, yeah, but also he's connected. Oh, yeah, that's stupid. Well, I don't know. It's just they attack fans for liking Star Wars and hate the fact that some people don't. They're criticizing it, saying, "Oh, it's not the movie, it's you guys," because we don't like criticism on properties. Criticism helps improve product. I mean, seriously, I'm trying my to improve my art. So basically, you know, no criticism is good because you think it makes your art look better. It makes it look crappier. That's why I draw to improve. And yeah, I know it looks a little different, but it's because I'm using a new tablet. And no, I don't mind if you guys attack me for it because, to be honest, I'm sick and tired of people. It's an attack. I actually agree. I mean, I do need some input to improve. I'm just going to give them the typical. I'm just going to give them the vanilla Mandalorian armor. If you're wondering, I'm just drawing a Mandalorian. I don't know why I was doing a Mandalorian. I guess when I go to Star Wars, it's my favorite, type of Star Wars character, a Mandalorian. And they look cool. So, who doesn't want to draw a Mandalorian? I know, it looks like some kind of random Mandalorian I came up with. But hey, gives them kind of cool gimmicks and stuff. I guess I always liked the Mandalorians because they're almost like armored up badasses compared to the stormtroopers. I mean, seriously. Compared to stormtroopers, they're more competent. You know what? Let's add a little blue into his costume. Who knows? Maybe this will be my representation of myself in Star Wars. Good boy. Which, yeah, I know, but to be honest, then again, I do like Iron Man, so. When I was younger, I liked the old animated TV show, which got me into the got me into comic books, so I guess that's what you can call this. An extension of that. And I'm starting to like blue for some freaking reason. I'm just going to keep the colors, simple and all that mess. And I'm going to add a little bit of gray. I'm going to add a little bit of warm colors in here to make it stand out. Make elements stand out a little bit. Ugh. I'll just put a few warm colors for the pouches, because they're pouches. Maybe I can put that metal. I can do a color separation using this gray I came up with. And yeah. Let's see. Actually, that works. It balances itself out. Who knew? Anyway, I like the pistols that color, and yeah, it looks mostly like Boba Fett's dad, but different, Crap! Give me a sec. Like I said, new tablet. Ooh. Oh crap! Keeps doing that. There we go. It takes a minute to align it. Okay. Oh. You were wondering, I'm just blurring it up. Get a kind of a nice effect. Okay, here we go. We got ourselves a Mando. And yeah, just made the basic Mandalorian. I'm going to create 2 layers of shading. I'm going to start with the helmet first. I'm starting to do this cool trick with I'm separating my tricks for shading. I'm going to do standard shading. My standard shading for some elements and some shading for different elements. Like for instance, I'm doing on here is to give it kind of more metallic look. So the best way to do that is to shade it a different way. And yes, I'm going to reselect side. And then I'm going to go down here, just terminate it. This looks pretty cool. And yeah. And it is. There we go. Oh yeah. Huh. That looks so cool. Let me try. That looks super cool. Okay. Oh, and okay. Sorry, just thinking of a joke. Okay. Yeah, just thinking of jokes and stuff. Oh man, maybe one of these days I'll. Yeah. I need to put some color in. Doo doo doo. You know what? I'll create a background. I can create a quick background. Second. Yeah, the reason I'm ranting and raving about this is just I don't know why these shill media services understand is that technically people get upset over this stuff and why? I mean, because basically they don't understand. I mean, if they understood why we got upset about the stuff and they human better, there wouldn't be, to make good products and stuff. Instead of being shills, be objective. I mean, I love Star Wars, but in order to save it, I think you have to be a critic in order to what's causing it to go, what's causing the decline. And yeah. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, now we're gonna add in some clouds. Okay, boop, 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 boop. Yeah, I'm still getting used to this new tablet device. I bought a new pen tablet just to work on comic art, and oh, wrong thing. I'm gonna. This looks super cool. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, anyway. In conclusion, wow, it's been about 30 minutes talking. Well, anyway, in conclusion, I just don't know where these freakers are getting their ideas from on us. I mean, some of us don't. Star Wars is for everyone. You just gotta figure out how to balance it. They don't know the balancing act. They blame the fans when something doesn't go their way, and that's not right, you know? Well, anyway, I'll just cut this one off. I'm just gonna cut this short and explain that, well, even if we're not perfect, you know, we're still fans. You give respect to the fans, you show respect, and also try to respect what came before and use that as the basis for your storytelling. Instead of just blaming us and thinking, oh, let's blame the fans, they're the ones who ruined our franchise. In reality, we're not the ones to blame. Heck, we're not the only ones. At some levels. We love this franchise. It's Disney, the SJWs, who pretty much try to destroy Star Wars and turn it into something that is against its original idea. First of all, it's a story about a man, well, actually, about going into manhood or womanhood or whatever hood stuff, you know, like growing up. And it's good for kids, you know. Also, you know, yeah, that's what I'm gonna end this with. Well, see you guys later, and hope you have a good weekend and stuff. And hopefully I can keep doing this for like on Fridays and stuff. See you guys later. Bye, my fellow comic otaku. Go Shinoboys. Hello, this is JD Dishman, the Comic Otaku. If you love this video, please like, subscribe, and also check the link below for a way you can get one of our titles at Comic Otaku Press. Try to see what we do originally, our original titles, and also pretty cool comic books. You can get them, you know, you can get pretty much a comic book for about, you can get it on print or digital download, which some of them are free. Yes, and some of them are print on demand, which, yeah. But anyway, by buying these comics, you can help support us, or you can go to our Patreon and donate $1 to help finance the projects.